So here we are. We're going to use the next hour for restoring our minds, our bodies, and just absorbing nature. Make it your own practice. So do what you need to do today, because every day we do yoga is a different day. We're going to start with some relaxation. So let's get nice and comfortable on your mat. Let your arms be restful at your sides. Let your palms open, face to the sky. And let's start breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. So we want to feel a nice full expansion of our belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And that nice full exhalation, feeling that same area of the body contracting and emptying. You're really breathing in energy into the body and exhaling out any stress, sending it all away. While we continue to breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the nose, begin to become aware of your face. Relax your eyes, relax your cheeks, relax your jaw. Send that relaxation into your neck. Guide your breath into your arms, and let's breathe from the top of our shoulders all the way out through the fingertips. Next, let's bring our breath and awareness into our legs, and we're going to breathe from our hips all the way down to the tips of our toes. Now let's bring our breath into our spine, breathing from the top of our head down through the tailbone. Allow your breath to weave itself in between each segment of your spine. Let's turn our eyes to look right, breathing into the left side of the neck. Bring the head back to neutral, and we'll turn our eyes to look left. Now let's inhale both arms up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, they're going to begin to float back behind us until they're resting on the mat. And once there, we're going to stretch our arms really long, reaching out through those fingertips. Push out through the heels of your feet. And then try spreading your fingers really wide and spreading your toes nice and wide. Good. Now let the arms and the legs go soft. And we'll inhale the arms back up. And exhale, return them to your sides. Once they're back down alongside us, I want you to curl all of your fingers in so you're making really tight fists. And then let the hands relax. And scrunch up all your toes, tightening them in like you're making little fists with your feet. And then let those toes relax. And try again, spreading your fingers really wide, spreading your toes really wide. And then letting everything go soft. Now we're ready to pull the left knee all the way up to our chest. And while we've got it tucked in close to the body, begin to point and flex your pressing out through the heel and reaching out through your toes. And then let's add an easy circle around at the ankle. And we'll reverse. And then allow your foot to rest. there, let's extend that leg out and we'll switch. Pull the right knee in nice and close, flex and point. And then add that easy rotation at the ankle. And let's reverse. And then we can let that foot rest. And let's bring the other knee in. So we've got both knees in close to the body. Really hug them tight to your body without tensing the shoulders. And let's rock a few times side to side. Massage either side of your spine. And then come back to a neutral center. And we're going to circle both knees around. And think about massaging through that lower back. And then we'll do a few the other way. And then just keep the knees tucked in nice and close. I want you to tighten your belly, press through the back of your rib cage, and bring your shoulders, neck, and head off the floor like you're trying to tuck your nose into your knees. And then let that spine roll back down. Try again, tighten the belly, scoop that belly in as you round up nose to knees. And release back down. Now let's cross our ankles, use our second and third fingers to hook around our big toes. While we're there, we'll rock a few times from side to side. And back to that neutral place. Change the cross of your legs, hooking around those big toes once again. Again, we'll rock gently side to side. And then we're back to neutral center. From there, I want you to feel the belly button pulling in nice and tight. And as we exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up, and that'll bring us into our easy cross-leg position. So we want to feel those sit bones on the mat. Let your palms open, face to the sky. Relax the shoulders from your ears. Close your eyes and continue to breathe. Allow your chin to drop to your chest and feel a stretch in the back of your neck. Lift the head and tip back just enough to open the throat. Exhale again, our chin drops to the chest. Inhale, we lift, tipping back, opening our throat. Inhale, lift, tip back, and open your throat. And then just bring that head back to neutral. On towards the sky. So you're actually lifting out of your waistline. While there, let's extend the arms with our palms facing the sky. As we exhale, I want you to start to tighten the belly and rotate as far as you can to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotating to our right as far as we can. And then inhale, return to center. Let's place our hands together at heart center. Feel all of your fingertips pressing against one another, palms making contact. Add a little bit more pressure into your palms. And then we're going to lace our fingers and push our palms away from our body, breathing across the back of our shoulders and the upper back. Continue to press through the palms, but let the arms start to rise. Let's keep those shoulders away from our ears. While we're pressing up, we're going to lean a little bit to our left. Come back to neutral and let's lean a little to the right. And then we're back to neutral. And let the arms come forward once again, pressing out through the palms. Now see if you can hinge forward a little bit, pressing, pressing, pressing into the palms. And then draw yourself back to that neutral place. And now let's turn the palms to face us as if we're holding onto a large ball. Inhale, let your arms and your heart open wide. Exhale, round the spine so the backs of the hands can meet. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, round. Inhale, wide. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, wide. Exhale, round. Now let your fingers float down to the mat. Let your head drop and your shoulders round. And then as we inhale, start to slowly come back up. Coming back into that easy cross-leg position. Let's take one more inhale as we are. Exhale, let everything go soft. And now we're ready to move to those hands and knees. So whatever way works best for you. Once we've made it to hands and knees, we've got shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Press down through your second, third, and fourth knuckles of those fingers. Let your navel drop as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. Exhale, scoop, and round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Make your way back to neutral spine. Holding the belly button tight, push that left leg behind you and extend out through the heel. Add the right arm and turn that right palm towards the sky. Exhale back to all fours and we'll switch. Start by just pushing out through the right heel, adding the left arm, and then rotating that palm towards the sky. Exhale back to all fours. Let's switch, extend and reach. Come back down and switch again, extend and reach. And then we're back to all fours. Separating the knees, big toes together, push back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop between your knees, forehead to the mat. Keep extending your fingers towards the end of your mat, and then turn your palms towards the sky. Flip the palms back over, tuck your toes under, and let's start building our downward facing dog. Through your arms, let your ribs pull closer to your thighs. Shoulder blades reach towards your gluteals. Nodding our head yes. And just letting it be. Time to walk the dog, lift and lower each heel individually. Let's raise up both heels at the same time and press them back down. Try again, raise your heels and press back down. From there, let's inhale forward into plank. Belly button is tight, push out through those heels. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale, floating forward into plank. And exhale, down dog. Once more, inhale into our plank. Exhale, ease to the knees and the tops of the feet. As for lowering, elbows are opening. Bring your chest down on your hips. Now tuck the elbows in. Lengthen the spine as you press through the tops of your feet, rising into cobra. Exhale, opening on the way down, and then inhale, rising into cobra. Once again, exhale, going down, and inhale, rise for cobra. Tuck the toes, let's make our way back up into down dog. Modify if you'd like, or you can lower in one piece. Elbows come in, inhale, rise for cobra. Tuck the toes and make your way back up into down dog. Plank, modify if you'd like, exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. This time, exhale all the way back into extended child's pose. Crossing down through the palms, scoop the belly in, and return to your cat. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. And then find your way back into neutral, all fours. Next, let's take the left leg, re-extend it behind us, adding that right arm forward, and then open the right arm to the side. Let's bring the right hand forward again, return it to the mat, and then we'll step the left foot forward. We want knee over ankle. When you're ready, start lifting upper body, moving into crescent moon. Begin to rotate to your right, and then let your left hand come to the mat and extend your right arm to the sky. Exhale the right hand down. Place both hands on either side of your left foot. Tuck your right toes under and build your runner's lunge. Again, we want to make sure that that left knee is over the ankle. Got a nice stretch from the heel of our right head. From there, let's step the left foot back, bringing us into our plank. Press back up into down dog. Walk your dog a few more times. Raise up both the heels and drop them down. Make your way back down onto all fours. Now let's extend the right leg behind us, push out through the right heel. Left arm reaches forward, palm opens to the sky. And then let that left arm open to the side. Bring it back to the front. Set the hand down and step the right. So again, we've got knee over ankle, pressing down through the top of our left foot. Start lifting upper body. Let your arms go wide, neutralize the spine, and rotate to your left. Place the right hand on the mat and reach down. Good. Exhale, let's bring that hand down. Place your hands on either side of your right foot, left toe stuck under. Lifting the left knee, we're back in runner's lunge. Now we're going to step our left foot forward. Toes turned in slightly, heels out slightly. There's our one segment at a time. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, return to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Exhale, folding forward. Once there, inhale, look out. Exhale, try melting a little deeper. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale again to the heart. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's step back with our right foot, then our left foot. Hold your plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Tuck the toes, come on back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reaching high, touch the sky. Exhale again to the heart. Inhale, extend, and exhale. Fold the body in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back. Inhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach, touch the sky. Exhale, return to the heart. Inhale, extend and exhale. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, sinking deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward face. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, coming up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to our heart. One more sun salutation. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, looking out. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, rolling up, reaching to the sky. And exhale. Let the arms extend at our sides, bringing us into our standing mountain pose. Soles of your feet, the crown of the head is being drawn to the sky. We're urging those fingertips downward, lifting and opening your heart center. Let's inhale and touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink a little deeper.